Great, so great to be back with Kim. My guest today has a background of 45 years working in the nutrition healthcare industry. She's consulted over 15,000 people on wellness, how to get well and stay well. She is the founder of Bright Core Nutrition. She's back with us. We have loved her for 25 years. Welcome back, Kim, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Doug, for having me. You look great.
Your sweet wheat. I didn't take mine this morning because I know on the set I'm going to take
naughty.
it. I love this product. I take the powder. Other people like the capsules. I take the powder. Let's talk about its benefits and why I'm taking it. You and I talked about this a few months ago. I tend to run a little more acid, saliva, urine, and so forth. This balances me back to alkaline. What is the difference? Teach people.
Well, you know, our blood is supposed to be about 7 to 7.3, 7.4 in pH. That's potential hydrogen. And that's where the balance is. That's the fulcrum. That's being balanced and healthy. And a lot of people, Doug, are in the 6s and 5s of acidity, and that's where disease grows. So for me, teaching balance, that was what my whole health focus was on, is how do we get people back in balance? And that's why I decided to use wheatgrass and wheatgrass juice specifically to help put that balance back in, that balanced pH. And that's what sweet wheat does.
I have always felt better. When Ruth and I were younger, we'd run to a health food store, pay $4 for a shot of wheat, but I learned it wasn't organic. How important is organics when you're talking about wheat?
Oh, organic is key to anything, Doug, because you don't want to deal with pesticides. You don't want to deal with GMOs. You want certified organic, and that's what we are. And you know, when I first started the company, I was growing this in greenhouses and in rich soil that I made myself, and wanted to make everything available to the plant. But now we're growing, actually, I found that we're getting higher chlorophyll content, higher mineral content, growing outdoors, and in these old ancient seabeds, as well as volcanic activity had been there. So it's all this incredible, incredible mineral that's there to be uptaken by the plant itself. And it allows the roots of the plant to go down 6 feet, Doug. So it's grabbing all these excess minerals that we didn't have in it before. The chlorophyll, it goes through all the changes of the seasons. It's a strong plant. It comes out. And so it's able to really develop its antimicrobial properties. You know, so anytime we're trying to do something with viruses, bacteria, or fungus, sweet wheat.
So when I ordered from you, I got a bottle free, and I gave it to a dear friend who is going along this with me and taking this. You know what he tells me, and you tell me if this is crazy or not. He isn't hungry. He takes a scoop of sweet wheat in the morning, and he said, if I get breakfast good, even lunch, it has suppressed his appetite. Can it do that?
Of course it can. You know why? Because it has all 17 amino acids in it, full complement of proteins.
It's a meal.
It's a meal. It has live active enzymes. It has every single vitamin in there, the full complement of all the B vitamins, including B12, and it has all of these micronutrients in there, the chlorophyll's in there. So your body is getting all of its macro and micronutrients in this one humble food from grass, wheatgrass, and it's the juice, and it's getting it and it's supplying it. So we're not running to the refrigerator 10 minutes after we're eating. We're not feeling like we have to eat junk foods and things to supply some false energy or take too much caffeine.
He said it had just the opposite effect on his dog. He's been putting sweet wheat in the dog bowl, in the dog's chow or the dog's water. And this thing is eating up house and home. It's having just the opposite effect. And he said the money I'm saving on my food, I'm now putting into, you know, my dog's food. But dogs can take this, cats can take it.
Dogs, cats, birds. I mean, everybody's got pH. Everybody needs to be healthy, living things. It's great for that. And wheatgrass juice is one of the best things you can take.
And then, Kim, there's acid reflux. I mean, how many people have that?
Oh, Doug, that is one of the major things people call in and say, my acid reflux gone 1 day, 2 days. It's absolutely fantastic for that. Again, it goes back to the pH. This is the perfect pH food.
After 27 years in this field or so, what are you hearing from people? And I know, you know, Kim has never made health claims. She doesn't do that. But I hear some of the same stuff, and I would love to shout from the mountaintops what I hear. But generally speaking, when people are on this a few weeks, what are they feeling?
Energy is the top thing. Digestive issues are handled. You've been constipated, no more. They get out of bed, jump out of bed. They want to garden. 80-year-old women are calling us saying, I'm gardening, I'm dancing at church. It's wonderful. It's putting life back. It's really, really putting life back in people.
Kim put her money where her mouth was many years ago. She took some wheatgrass and took sweet wheat and took what we call Kirlian photography of that. This will boggle your mind when you see that. Don't go away. Kim and I are going to be right back with more. I wish you all could hear what goes on during those ads. We have so much fun. Great to be with you again. Thank you so much for making that trip. So I just got online. What does it mean if you're acidic? How do I know if I'm acidic? This is a general statement, but here's what it said. Fatigue, headaches, muscle soreness, acid reflux. That's a big one. Acid reflux. Stomach pain, indigestion, obesity, difficulty sleeping, etc. So, folks, many years ago, Kim, being the bright entrepreneur that she was, knew she had the best product on the market, organic wheatgrass juice, the best on the market. But she hired a photographer, a Kirlian photography, and we won't have to go into that. Do you mind if I put this graphic up and show folks?
Please,
and teach what you learned from this?
Well, you know, everything has a frequency. Everything has what they call life force frequency, whatever, wavelengths. And I knew when you have a strong food like this that's so healthy for each cell in our body, that it must radiate this incredible frequency. And I got Kirlian photographer to take pictures of the sweet wheat, and this is what we saw. We saw that radiating out, as you can see there, where the sweet wheat, it says on the screen. And then the leading competitor that we were up against was not organic. We were organic. That makes a huge difference. You can see there's hardly any energy there. Their frequency is very low. So you want to raise your frequency and be as healthy as you can. Healthy people have higher frequencies. So eat this frequency food, sweet wheat.
I do it. I've been doing it every day. By the way, I take your collagen also.
Awesome.
I've become a buyer, you know, from your company. Just you can get it this way, folks. Just a little scoop of this, right? I may take a little more than this, Kim, each day.
Well, I love taking more, but that's a serving. And you know how many vegetables, people don't eat their vegetables, Doug, especially green ones. So if they want to just take that one little scoop of sweet wheat, they're getting 2-3 pounds of green vegetables every day.
I'm telling you, it just, and I can understand some people may not, you know, want to drink it this way, take a couple capsules.
Exactly, exactly. But it's got that fresh taste, it's that vibrant green, tastes good, goes down good. It's good for your teeth, it's good for your gums, because it's antibacterial, antifungal, and also antivirus, antimicrobial. So you are doing your mouth a favor by drinking it like that or chewing capsules.
It's just one of these things, folks, you have to try every morning. Start with sweet wheat. I mean, it's absolutely amazing.